Hello, welcome back to this video. In this video, you have read the title, you know what we're doing. We are going to sell out some of my clothes because I have way too much of it. If I sound sick, it's because I am. If I look like I have not slept, it's because I haven't. I feel shit today, but I said to myself that I wanted to make this video today. If this room doesn't look fully clean, it's because this is actually a room I will change in the next video. So I'm gonna, put my, I'm gonna clean it while I do that in the next video. So it may look a little bit filthy in here. But today we're gonna go through clothes. The reason I'm having this on my fork is because it doesn't really make sense for me to have it clipped onto a shirt, because I'm gonna change shirt a lot in this video. You're gonna see some belly in this video, and no, it's not the typical six-pack you'll see on YouTube. It's gonna be not gonna be bad, but it's not gonna be great either. So I hope you can live with that. And how I want to do this is we're gonna go through. I'm gonna take on every single piece of my clothes, which is crazy because that is just a wild thought in my head. The fact that I have to try on every single piece just to make sure I'm gonna sell it. I'm gonna sell it on Vinted and on Facebook Marketplace. I'm gonna put it up on both after this video, whatever I choose to sell. And I can already look at pieces now that I know I want to sell, so pieces will get sold. And I will have to be harsh with myself because my style is kind of changing. So, some of this may get hard, but that's life. Some things is hard, and I think we're just gonna get started. I have clothes on here and I have clothes up here, and my drawer I've emptied. That's all that's on the bed. So what I think I'm gonna do is kind of go through what's on the bed first, so I can get the things I want to keep in the drawer again, and then we're gonna go through these pieces up here, which most of them would probably be the things I like the most, but that's also gonna be where it hurts the most, because I'm gonna have to really look at the mirror and be like, okay, do I like it? Do I wear it ever? Some of the things, even though I like them, do I ever wear them? I'm also gonna think about that, because if someone else out there would wear them more than me, I feel good like selling it to someone else. And we're gonna start with my workout clothes. We're gonna start out with the clothes. Whoa, that is a hard word to say when you're from Denmark. We're gonna start out with the clothes that I am going to the gym in. So I'm gonna start out with the pants. Let's try on some different type of pants. I did just recognize while I was taking the first pair of pants on, or shorts, that my zipper was open the whole intro. I don't know if you can see that in the video, but just let's get on with it. Okay, so this is the first pair of shorts I have that I never use, and that is for the gym and running and stuff, whatever you do. And I have a couple of them. They're not all, maybe they actually are, but I have a couple of these. I'm gonna ask my dad if he wants them. I don't know if maybe like for a couple kroner. I'm from Denmark, so I'm gonna maybe try and sell them to him, because he's a little bit smaller than me. So maybe he would like to have them, because I would not, because I don't use them, and I feel like, I just don't use them. So I think they are a waste of space. So these are the first one that's gonna get sold. Let's go. And I thought, just for these pants I had on here in the intro of the video, I'm of course gonna keep. They are some of my favorite pants, and I bought them recently. Not that that changes anything, but they are some of my favorite pants, so they are gonna come in to the top right drawer. But of course, that's not training clothes, but I don't wanna take them on later in the video again. So, let's go. So here, the next panties. They're not panties, but here are the next pants. I'm gonna have to look myself. I bought these because they're so out there. Like, they're so different from what you normally see, and that's the reason I will keep these. I will keep them. They were from, what is it called? Young LA, I believe. Yeah, they are. It's standing right here. Young LA in Denmark is hard to get clothes from, and I do really like these because they're just so different, and you don't see people wear them, and I like that at times. I really like that. We're gonna keep these. So here's the next pair of shorts. I have a confession. I have two pairs of these, the exact same shorts, and I love these when I bought them. I don't really know how much I use them anymore. I know, and you can probably listen to the tone of me, but I don't really use them that much. But I do like them. They're just a chill vibe, but they don't really go with that much. I don't know. The thing is, I have two pairs, I said, and I don't really know if I need two pairs. So the other pair is right here, and I think I'm having to make a decision, because I think I will use them at some point, but I don't use these pairs enough to have two. So I think I'm gonna sell one of these pairs. Also, all this training clothes, I'm probably gonna ask my dad if he wants to buy it first, just because he's family. So This is probably the stupidest part of the video, because what you're seeing on me right now is actually a new pair of shorts that I bought years and years after I bought the first pair from Adidas. It's almost the exact same pair, just from Nike. I do like them. I don't even know if I like them more or less than the other ones, to be honest, but I'm gonna keep them. Okay, so here we have a red pair. I bought these a long time ago with the blue pair. I think they need to go. It's just doesn't really go with anything I wear to the, I don't know. They just don't feel it, and I know I look in the drawer a lot for clothes I need to go to the gym, and there is a lot of it I would wear over this. This is one of those pieces where I don't hate them, but I don't use them either. In the grand scheme of things, I think this pair of Adidas shorts needs to go. Another pair of shorts, who would have seen it coming? This is actually a pair that is from when I played football, soccer, as some of you may call it, but you gotta stop doing that, because that's not what it's called, but football. And that's why it has a number, but I don't have the shirt with it, and I do not like. I know that, don't get me wrong, the most important thing when going to the gym is actually going to the gym and training. I am just the type of guy, and I know it's maybe a little bit weird, I'm just the type of guy, if I feel like I look good, I'll train good. So, and I don't feel like I look good if I have a random number and then just a shirt where the number is not on, like, and then again, I don't want to have a full-on football kit on in the gym, you know. I don't want to have, you know, the whole shebang on, so I'm gonna try and get rid of these, but I don't think anyone want them. What I've always done before is either I've given my clothing I don't use anymore to like some family, friends, kids. So if my parents have some really good friends that has kids that are like younger than me, I just give it for free to them. I'll give it to charity. So because then I don't have to go through the hassle of selling things, and it goes to something good. So this is probably a pair that's gonna go to charity or to some family's friends' kids. You know, something. I don't want this pair anymore. My legs are having a hard time breathing in these pants right now, and I'm trying to do this as quick as possible, so this part of the video will be as short as possible, because I do look like a condom right now, because this is so tight and I don't like it. But due to what you may believe, I'm actually gonna keep this pair. Will I ever use it? No. But the reason I'm gonna keep it is because this pair is from when I went to college, and this was the pair we got with you know, with the class I went in. We got this pair, so it says my name, Mester Jon. People just call me Jon. It also says EBC, stuff like that, and I know there's a hoodie as well that is gonna come up at some point. I don't know where it is. I'm also gonna keep that, but we're gonna see it either way. But I probably can't get that on too. But I'm gonna keep it because it has some sentimental value. But goddamn, they are tight. Okay, so this is probably a part of a series of me buying stuff that kind of went to shit. So I bought these ones. It's a Bordeaux. Is that the same in Danish as English? It's a Bordeaux red pair of Nike sweats. This was kind of in the vein when I bought them a long time ago. It was in the vein of the reason I bought the Young LA white ones. I thought, I never see this color in the gym. It's so cool. I will stand out. Nice. This is just not a nice set of pants for me. I do not wear them ever. Not even at home. I never wear them, and they have begun to be a little bit too slim for my liking. They just don't sit on me how I would like them to. So I'm gonna sell these, and I know I said I would try everything on in this video, and I hope you can forgive me for this, but I have the exact same pair in this green, and I like these ones way more, like way more. But for the same reason, I don't think they sit this well on me anymore, and I think I can get some nicer sweatpants that I would like way more than these, and I think someone out there would use these more than I do. So I do like this green color way more than these red ones I have on, but both of them is gonna come to the sell pile. It's gonna be hard to get away with, like, these are gonna look in my drawer and be like, they went. But that's how it goes sometimes. I think this is one of the harder decisions where I have to really look at myself in the mirror and be like, you know what, they gotta go. So the pants I have on and this one pair, they're gonna go. And I actually also have a pair in black. I don't know if they have just been, I have also, you know, some clothes in there that have just come out from the washing machine, and we're not gonna go through that because I'm gonna keep it because I literally use it. It has been in the washing machine. I've washed it, you know, I've used it. So I'm gonna sell this pair, and once I find the black pair, I'm also gonna sell that pair, because I think it's time for me to sell those pair of sweats to find some new pair of sweats. So that's my 2 cents on that one. These are gonna go. So we got a pair right here that is a gray pair of sweatpants that I also bought so long ago. It's all so long ago because I don't really have that much money anymore since I moved out. But that's part of life. Bought these a long time ago, and I'm gonna sell them, and it's gonna be very, very easy to see why. It's for me to explain. I'm gonna sell them for the sole reason that they are tight around the ankles. I do not like that anymore, and I never wear pants that does that anymore, whether it's normal pants I wear to like school or parties or things, or it's for the gym. I do not want to wear them, and I just don't like it. So these are gonna go. They're from my pro team. They are weathered. I do think someone out there could use them. Like, it's still like a nice pair of pants. So yeah, and I don't think they have gone up in like the knitting or what it's called. Like, I don't think anything is wrong with them. So I'm gonna try and sell these ones as well. I'm actually pretty proud of myself. At this point, we had just begun still. I have so much clothes to go through. I hope the video is a little bit funny. As said, I am sick. You can probably feel that in me, on me, stuff like that. And as I alluded to before, I have clothes I've just watched. I have clothes in my 2 baskets over there. But in my mind, there should not be anything in those baskets that I need to sell because I do use it. I've just recently used it since they are in the basket. So I'm not gonna sell any of those. And maybe I will, maybe I will not. But I don't think there's anything in those baskets that I will sell. Maybe 1 or 2 items max, because I don't know why they would be, because I've literally used it. We got another pair on, and up to this point I'm very happy with my selection of things I want to sell, and feel like I've taken a couple like wild decisions. Selling the blue Adidas ones, they were my favorite pair at one point. The red ones I also have used a lot, and then the green trackies from Nike also. But at this point, come to this one, and I absolutely love this pair. I don't know why, I just use it so much, and I love this pair of shorts, so I'm gonna keep them. So here we got a whole new pair, like kind of pair of shorts, and it is a pair of gray My Protein shorts, and they are just very thin, and I do use these a lot actually, because gray just goes with a lot of stuff, and I do like them, and I think they are a little bit shorter. A lot of my shorts are, and I like using these for leg days, so I can actually see my leg while I'm working it. So I got 2 pair of these. These are also these are like ripped up down here, so even if I wanted to sell them, I probably couldn't. So, but I like them, and it's fine. So I'm gonna keep them. Okay, so that was actually, I think, all the shorts and pants that is not in the washing machine or up to dry and stuff. And what I'm gonna do now is we're gonna go through the top, the things I wear on top while I train. And there's definitely something I can look at right here that I know is gonna go. So this is gonna be also a hard like moment, because it's also a lot of stuff like this I love and maybe don't use that much, but let's go through it. I'm gonna have these pants on just so I don't have to stand here in my underwear while I try the top things. I know you'll probably love that, you little cheeky ones. And I'm not gonna look at how it goes together, because that would probably ruin like the feel of it. I'm just gonna look at how the top thing looks and what I feel about it. I don't know if this was up for debate or anything, but I'm gonna keep the hoodie I've worn for the whole intro. Sure, this is a keep. It's one of my favorite hoodies. I got it this Christmas, and it's just an overall banger. And it is actually from Japan. My mother and father bought them while they were in Japan, so they're so cool like that, and I really do love it. So we got the first one on, and I don't even know if I have to say anything about this. This is a York City FC shirt, like a team from England I have never watched in my life, but they did this chocolate themed kit, and I think it slaps booty cheeks. So I will keep this, and I don't think I'll ever get rid of it. It's just so cool. I use it very, very often, so I would definitely keep this. Yeah, no more needs to be said. I have a confession to make. This shirt says sensitive content. Sensitive content. This t-shirt contains sensitive content, which some people may find offensive to. What is it saying? Offensive to disturbing. Sensitive or disturbing. Sorry, I can't. It's written like mirrorless, so it's hard. I am gonna come out clean and say I have bought this shirt and have never once in my life worn it. I've never worn it once. It costs like a 100 kroner. It's not that much, but I've never once in my life had it on, and I actually do like it. While I like look at it right here, it's just a fun shirt. You can, this is still what I go to the gym in. I will never wear this out like that. This is still something to go to the gym in, but I still do like it, and I will keep it, and then actually maybe wear it today when I go to the gym later after I've taken a nap after recording this video. But I will actually probably wear it after. This is how it looks up close. And yeah, I think it could be a fun little shirt to start trying to wear. Bought it years and years and years ago and never had it on, so let's try and change that. Initial thoughts on this when you look at it is probably sell, because it's way too big for me. And you are right, it's literally way too big. It looks stupid, and in the gym over here in Denmark, there's not really a lot of people using, you know, cut off arms like tank tops and stuff like that. I should probably sell it, but I'm gonna keep it because it is nice to wear at home. It is a nice shirt. I like, if this fit me, I would love it. I would literally love it, but it's way too big. But I'm still gonna keep it because I just do like the, like how it is, but I will only use this at home. I will never use this outside. So, but I'm gonna keep it. This is actually one of the shirts I bought where I thought I would use it so much, and I thought it was so cool because it has so many different things on it. But I've just grown to absolutely hate it. Do hate it. And something I also have to say in this video is I am colorblind. So if I say a color wrong, it's all down to the color blindness. Sometimes I do get it wrong, and I do get bullied for it on the daily. No, on the daily is crazy. On the monthly, maybe I do say something wrong, and people do like to poke at it. So please don't do that. I know, but this has a lot of colors, and I thought it was so cool when I bought it. I wore it only like a couple times, and then I realized I don't have anything that goes with it, and I actually don't like it anymore. So this is gonna go. I have a couple shirts I'm not gonna wear because this is basically, I have 5 of these, I believe. I have 5 of these. I don't know if they're all here. They're just all out black t-shirts. I wear them to the gym a lot because they are tight on me, but not too tight, and they make me look massive. So I'm gonna keep every one of those. They're gonna go in the drawer, and I'm not gonna wear them because it's literally like an all black t-shirt. It doesn't really, I know how much I use it, I know I love it, so I'm gonna keep them. And what are you gonna do about it? This next thing I'm gonna do for the video, I bought this when I started going to the gym, and I thought I would be like a real gym lad if I started wearing things like this. I'm gonna wear it. I know I'm gonna sell it, and I have a black one. I'm probably also gonna try it just for the memes because I don't know, but it's way too small. That's in a small, and I use XL. They gave me a wrong one when I bought this years ago, and I never did anything about it. I'm gonna put it on, but I'm not gonna use it. I know I will not. I'm gonna sell it. I've never used it in my life. It's just not gonna happen. So, but I'm gonna see how I look at it. Do not get me wrong. It's not like the worst thing in the world. I just think the reason I will never use some of this in my life is the fact that a nip slip is so close to happening at every second. Like, we wear this top, and I do not want people to see my nipples. If I was to ever wear a tank top or something like this to the gym or just outside, it would be one that doesn't go all the way down here. I would want this to go like all the way up here, so this cannot move so easily to like see my nip slips and stuff. I don't not want people to see my nipples while I am in the gym. That is, I'm not kind of on the free nipple wave like that. This gotta go. There's a black one I'm gonna put on just for the memes, but it's way too small. Maybe this is not the small one. Maybe I have a third one, but it's still the same as the last one. It is better than the blue one for sure, but I would never wear something where my nipple is like this close to going out. Like, you can literally see my nipple from the side, and that is just not what I want to happen. So it has to go, blood. It has to go. I'm pretty sure this is my dad's kit because it's way too small, and I'm gonna send it back ASAP. Here is mine. I don't know how I got my dad's. I literally live 3 hours away from my parents, so I don't know how I got my dad's, but this is my own one. Of course, I don't actually use this really in the gym. I don't really know why. I use this whenever Denmark are playing a international game, and you know, you gotta rep the country, so of course gonna keep this one. It literally is kind of cool, so I'm gonna keep it, of course. I also have this Danish Christmas sweater, and I have never worn this once in my life, but am I gonna keep it? Ooh, yes. Come on now, dog. You cannot see it, but can you see it? Oh, you can see. Oh, I think you can see this. It is literally blinking. The hats are blinking. It is a awful shirt, but I will keep it because I think it's fun. And maybe one day I will need to use it for like a game or a party that has this theme or something like that. So I'm gonna keep it. It's fun to have. So in Denmark, we have something called mandeharm, and mandeharm is like, I don't know what I can tell it to. It's basically like something like Tough Mudder. Maybe if someone knows. It's basically like kind of a race thing where you have to go through mud and you just get filthy throughout the race. You have to run a distance, and there's obstacles and things you have to go through, and you have to go through a lot of mud, a lot of filth, and you have to go through woods, and it's raining, and it's just bad. We have this, and I run it with my dad. I've run it with him 2 times, and this is like a shirt from that thing, so I'm of course gonna keep it. I'm never use it, but maybe I should use it a little bit more, and I'm gonna keep it. And if you want to see pictures from this, it's on my Instagram. I'm gonna pop up a picture of it right here of one of the times where we ran it together. So definitely go look at the Instagram, my Instagram, if you want to watch more of those pictures. This one is one for the year after. Like, this is also a shirt for the Mannerheim thing, the Tough Mudder thing, and it is a little bit it's a little bit tight. And I do look like I have a little bit of a belly in it, but who's that problem? The shirt on me. Like, I think I know that's not the shirt's problem, that it is a little bit belly. I'm gonna keep it, of course, and I do like this actually more than the blue one because this just sits better on my arms, makes me look big. So I'm gonna keep it, of course. There will be a little bit of a section now because I am an Arsenal fan, the football team Arsenal. And I have a couple of shirts that no matter what, if they get too small, too big, ripped apart, if they have shit on them, I don't know what, I will never sell. So I'm not gonna try them on because they are just nuts. It's non-negotiable. I will never sell a shirt that has the Arsenal logo on. But I'm gonna go through them, like show you the shirts I have. That is right here. So I have this one. I have this one, which is actually like a pretty antique Arsenal shirt, like with Henry on the back, as you can see, one of Arsenal's best players ever, and it's from like 2002 or something. And it is original. I got it original, so it's actually worth a lot, and it's probably only gonna go up. So a very antique shirt that I will never in my life get rid of. Then I also have pink one, which is by far one of my favorites. I just like this shirt. Just also slaps booty cheeks. It's such a cool shirt. I think this will go down as one of my favorite shirts they've made. Then I have probably my first ever Arsenal shirt that I know I cannot fit anymore. It's not original. It's not anything as Henry on the back. It's half done. Maybe I'll give this to like my kid when I get a kid one day. Need to get a girlfriend and stuff like that first. But when I get stuff like that one day, maybe I'll give it to him. But of course, non-negotiable. I'm gonna keep it. So then I also have like this full team kit, like this like full track kind of Arsenal kit, and I have never used it really, and I hate that I haven't because I got it like as a gift from my parents and I love it. I've just not found like a situation to use it yet, but I will try and see if I can use it a little bit more. And next time I do go to a game, I have been over to games, it's really expensive. Next time I go, I will definitely be wearing this because it's just cool, and it's like when you are at a game, it's funnier to have this on than like have a normal jacket on. I'm gonna definitely keep this non-negotiable. Do also have others. I have a red Saliba shirt, like just the one from this season with Saliba on it, and then I do have the black one from last season, I believe, and I do also have when was the black one from? I have the black one from some seasons ago, maybe it's last season or the season before it, and I also have the green and blue one from, I think that was last season, and then I have, as said, a red normal Arsenal shirt with Saliba on. They are not here right now. I don't really know where they are in terms of my piles. I don't know if we're gonna see them in this video, but they are out there somewhere, and I'm gonna keep them no matter what. They are probably some of my favorite shirts. They are the shirts I wear most to the gym, and non-negotiable still. This is kind of where I have to make like a semi-tough decision because this is just not my style at all anymore. And yes, this is still for gym, and I remember I bought it for the gym, and then I never used it for the gym because I didn't really want to, because I was like, maybe I could use it outside the gym, but I didn't really want to do that either because that's not my style at all. This has gotta go. I do like it. It's a Converse shirt. I do think it's fine, but I never wear it, so it's gotta go. I remember when I bought this shirt, this was easily like for like a year the shirt I wore the most to the gym. Like, it was such a cool shirt to me, and I always wore it to the gym. I have not worn it for a long time to the gym, but even when I put it on right now, it just has something to it that I like, so I'm gonna keep it. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it, but I haven't worn it in a long time, but I do like it, and I think it still has a place. I do have it on wrong. That is how long time is like this. It's like this, and it's still one of my favorite shirts I've ever had to go to the gym in, so I'm gonna keep it because it's just a black shirt that kind of goes with everything. So if you are watching still to this point, please leave a like on the video, and please maybe subscribe if you like. I would like to like kind of vlog and stuff like that, and we're gonna go through shoes as well, shoes you have not even seen. We're gonna go through some of them, and there's at least one pair I know I'm gonna sell. So yeah, we're gonna do that. But if you watched to this point, thank you so much. I don't know how long this video has been for you up to this point, but it has taken a lot of time up to this point for me personally filming this. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you can like it just for my sake. It will really help me out, and I'm road to 100 subscribers, so go down there and like it if you like the video. This is like kind of in the same vein as the shirt I just had on. I do believe I bought them at the exact same point that it's the same people that made them, but this one I never really wore for some reason. I'm trying to look in the mirror, see why I would never really wear it. Like like in terms of the other one. And I do like this shirt, so I'm gonna keep it. And I'm actually gonna try and wear it a little bit more than I have done, because it is not too big like here, but it does sit like tight around my arms, which I do like when I'm in the gym, just so I can see those arm gains. So I'm gonna keep it. So here we got another shirt that is probably also one of the shirts I have had on the most to the gym. When I started, I wore this so much. It's Dennis Rodman on it. I will never sell this, I don't think, because it's just such a cool shirt. It's way too big for me, but I still want to wear it to the gym because it's just, this shirt just does something to me. I do really love it. I think it has such a cool design. Sorry I don't get up to the camera every time I do have something new on, but it's just, that will be a lot of times. But this is basically the Dennis Rodman shirt. It says power forward. I wear this so much to the gym, not anymore, but once I did, and I would like to actually get to do that again a little bit, so I'm gonna keep this for sure. Here we have an XXX Tentacion merch shirt, which is just insane to me that I actually got this back when he was massive, like before he died, and just for that reason alone I'm gonna keep it. And yes, it is like a shirt I train in. I don't like how it sits anymore. I just don't like the fit anymore, but it has some sentimental value, and I still to this day don't really listen to X anymore, but I still do like the music he made, and it is kind of nostalgia to hear his music. It takes me back to a whole different time, with me having such a different life. I'm gonna keep it just for that. We are coming to the end of the road of things I have on in the gym. This is the hoodie that goes with the pants I had on, the sweatpants, like the thing I got from school, basically. This is the hoodie that goes with it, and it just has so much sentimental value, and it has like this design on the back, which goes with, like, we designed that ourselves and stuff like that. So still has my name on it. It has like something I said down the side right here. It's in Danish, so you don't know what it is, but it has sentimental value. I cannot fit in this, but I'm gonna keep it, of course. So this is the pump covers. I don't really have that many, and I rarely use pump covers actually. I just go to the gym and go out in t-shirt just from the start. I do want to keep this, but this has one flaw, and that is it does have a stain. Don't know if the camera can pick it up, but it does have like a stain right here. It has never come off. We cannot get it off. It will never come off, and just having something I have to live with. I don't know what it is, and it's kind of yellowy, so I'm kind of scared that maybe it's my family dog's like piss while I've held it once or something. Like it just doesn't want to come off. It's been like washed like over 100 times, but I'm gonna keep it because no one has ever like looked at it. Okay, so this is my last one. This kind of purple one-ish. I do like it. I never wear it actually, really. Oh my god, that kind of goes against what I'm trying to do right here. I never wear it, but I should do it like just to the gym. It is a cool one, and I like how it sits on me. It fits well. It is just how a pump cover should fit. It's like oversized and not too oversized. It still sits up here, like I don't know, like when a hoodie like goes, you know, down like this maybe. Don't like that, but this sits good up here. So I'm gonna keep this, and I'm gonna try and wear it some more. There's also stains on this one. Don't really care this much about hoodies. And this is actually the last one of my gym clothes that we have to go through, if I am correct. So I do also have this Nitro like slim fit like undershirt for when you're like skiing or something. Not gonna wear that. I'm gonna keep it because if I go skiing or go like run a marathon in the cold, I'm gonna have this on. It's not really that deep. I'm not gonna wear it. It's just a Nike one. Had it for years. I'm gonna keep it. And this one, as said, I'm gonna keep. And now we're getting into the fun stuff. Now we're getting into the stuff that I would actually wear outside. Maybe. Yeah, I do think I have to make some tough choices right here. So if you've gotten to this point of the video, this is where I have to make, that was kind of nasty. This is where I have to make probably one, maybe at least I have to make one hard decision, I do think. So, okay, so I'm having this shirt on so I don't have to go around shirtless this whole thing, because we're gonna start with pants actually. But this shirt is one of my favorites. I've gotten it recently. It's just a Tommy Jeans shirt, and I do like it. And it's just normal black one with some stripes. We're gonna have this on while we try on all the pants I have. And I'm pretty sure I have to make some tough decisions with this, because there's pants I know I love that I don't think fit me anymore. And I think having a look in the mirror, seeing how hard they are to put on, will probably have to make me take that sad decision of letting go. We're actually gonna start off with some linen shorts. I don't really have that many shorts. So linen shorts, linen slaps. It will be good when it's summer again. Don't have to say much about these shorts. They are good, and I am definitely keeping them for sure. Here we have another pair of linen pants. This is like baggy beige, and like I'm not gonna lie, this is probably for summer. This is probably my favorite pair of pants. Like these talk to me in some different kind of way that nothing else talks to me. This can do something to me that nothing else has ever done, and just for that fact alone, of course I'm gonna keep these. They they are also quite new. I got them recently, and these are the baggy ones. There will come like some slim fit ones later. That's not that slim, but maybe normal fit. These are the baggy ones, and I know for summer, if I have like some extra cash and I need some more pants, I'll get some more of these baggy ones because they are just so cool. They're so cool, and I think everybody that kind of goes up in what they wear should have some linen pants for summer. So go out and get some, please. And they are also cheap right now because it's winter. So linen stuff cheap right now. Get some. We got another pair right here. And watching these in the mirror. Oh, no. I can definitely see. No, nah, I don't know. You know, I cannot go with an I don't know at this point. I'm gonna have to make a hard decision. When I bought these, still some of my favorite pairs. I got these way before I got the other ones. Other linen pair. These one, of course, a little darker. And I do love the color. I love them. But I've gotten a little bit too large. Like, my legs have grown a little bit too much for these. And I do like the baggier ones more. And I do think I'm actually gonna sell these because I do think they're a little bit too small for me, for my liking. I don't like how much the thigh is visible when, like, I don't like how they sit anymore, and it's hard. It's really hard for me, but I'm gonna sell them. They're gonna go into the sell pile. I'm not gonna go back on my word. That's how it's gonna go. You can always get some new pairs. Man, that's weird. I didn't think I would sell any of my linen pants, but then I wore them and was like, you know what, they don't do how they used to. So yeah, they're gonna go. These are the first ones where I have to make a very, very tough decision, because these growing up was my favorite pair of pants. I just love these pairs, but they are way too small. I cannot close them. Like, they're not closed. I cannot close them. It's easy. They gotta go. They have been a loyal servant to me, and they have done their stuff, and now they gotta go. So yeah, basically this is just not my style anymore. I never use this pair of cargos ever anymore. Never get used. And it has been one of my favorite pairs. It's probably one of the pants in the room that I've used the most, because with the other ones, which is a very sad thing to see go, the striped ones I just had on, this is probably also up there with having been one of the pants I've worn the most, together with those, because it's the ones I've had the longest. And these one I can fit a little bit. They are beginning to be a little bit too small, but like, my style just doesn't fit cargo pants anymore. I never put cargos on. There's not been a day like the last over a year where I've had urge to put a pair of cargos on. It's just not, doesn't really fit me anymore. If I was to actually wear cargos, maybe I would wear them to the gym, but not really outside the gym like ever anymore. So I'm gonna sell these. Also a sad one to go. Really, really sad actually, but yeah, they gotta go. Easy peasy. This one, this is a gray pair of suit pants. It's a recent buy. I have a pair in black. I will not put them on. Sit the exact same. They're from the same company, and it's an easy keep. Some of my favorite pants. I wear them so much, and they just do fit with my kind of new style. So I'm gonna keep these. I'm gonna keep the black pair. I'm just gonna find them real quick. Here is the black pair. It's literally just these, just in black. So I'm gonna keep both these easily. They are very new and I love them. This pair of pants I really do love. It's just a black pair of pants. I get these for Christmas. They are very tight around the waist, but I'm actually not gonna sell them because of that, because it's a gift. I do really like the rest of the pants. It's just like how it should be, and I wanna the next couple months I wanna get slimmer. So I hope with me getting a little slimmer around the waist, that will do that this is not that tight around here. So I'm gonna keep these for the love of God, that I will get a little bit slimmer around the waist. And they are very new, and I do like how they look. They're just a little bit too tight, but I think that's on me, and that's something I'm gonna try and change over the last couple months. So let's hope that by May, maybe, I can fit these very, very good, because I do really like them. And I just got them for Christmas, and it was something it was a pair of pants I wished to get. So yeah, I'm gonna keep them. So this is the slim pair of the baggy pair I had, like in the same color as those ones. This is kind of the ones of the linen pants that I have already put in the sell pile. Basically just those in slim, and I'm gonna sell these as well. And it's crazy because these two I've used so much the last summer, and when I say I sell these, this is the kind of pants that I need to replace as soon as I sell them, if that makes sense. As soon as I sell one of these pairs, I'll buy the baggy ones of those pairs. Of course I already have the baggy ones of these, but then I'll probably buy the baggy or white ones, or the baggy of that color ones, stuff like that. This is basically the only reason I sell these, is to get the baggier ones of them, because this is just not my real style. I think they're a little bit too tight for me. Like, this just don't sit as good as the baggy ones do. So they are going. This is actually the first pair of linen pants I ever got. These white ones, and I can definitely feel that even though they are the same size as the other ones, this is definitely different. They made these different because they are so much larger, so much baggier. I'm gonna keep them. I do like them. Probably also some of my favorites linen pants. So I'm gonna definitely keep them. Don't wear black underwear with these on because you can see straight through them. Or maybe do if you would like that. But you can see straight through them. I do really love them, and they are not as slim fit as the other linen pairs I have up for sale. So yeah, I'm gonna keep these ones. Definitely gonna keep. But this is also a new pair. I love this pair, man. This is a straight fire pair of pants. Like, this is such a nice pair of pants. I think low-key my favorite like thing about an outfit sometimes is just the pants. Like a nice pair of pants like this, striped, gray striped pants like this, cool as shit. And they are also new, so of course I want to keep them. They are nice. I look good in them. I fucking love them, and I wear them so much. Keep. So now to the pair I have that is the most out there. The pair that screams, what the fuck is that? And you know what? I rarely use this pair, and that's not because I don't like it. I absolutely love this pair of pants. It's just because it's hard to find something that goes with this pair. But when you find something that goes with this pair of pants, it slaps. Like, I really do love them. I'm gonna keep them. Just, it looks like something, you know, Jaden Smith would have on at like some gala or something. Like, it's way out there, and there's not a lot of situations where you can have this pair of pants, but they are actually quite expensive, and that's not the reason I'm gonna keep them, but they are quite expensive, and they are kind of cool in my opinion. You can definitely find something that goes with this, and I just think sometimes you just need to have something on that you know when you take these on, you're not gonna see anyone else have them on, that's for sure. I don't know if you know my style at this point, but if I have to say it, this pair absolutely has to go. Absolutely. I don't know what I thought when I bought this pair. I hate absolutely everything about it. It has like some strings also. I hate absolutely everything about this pair of pants. I really do not like them. They are a little bit too slim, and they don't sit good on me, and they have to go, and I have to get them off ASAP, or else I will crumble. So at first glance, you'll probably say that I need to sell, or I will sell this because it is a slim pair of pants, but I'm gonna keep them because this is actually a pair I use with a suit, like, you know, a full blazer, stuff like that. It goes with like a suit with the same color-ish. So yeah, I will not sell them because it's kind of part of an outfit. So I'm not gonna sell this pair. I actually don't think, out of the slimmer pants, I don't hate these ones, so I'm gonna keep them, of course. You know, I'm gonna keep these pants because I really do like them, but I think my overall style, like, this is very like baggy, very baggy, but I think my overall style is moving a little bit away from pants like this maybe, but I don't really know how to show what my style is kinda changed to. I can actually show you how my style has changed. This is probably have been for a long time my favorite pair of shoes. Just the New Balance 550, I think they're called, isn't it? Oh, it does not say. 550, probably my favorite pair, and I do still use them, stuff like that. Probably been my favorite pair of shoes for a long while, and that has definitely changed because now this is my favorite pair of shoes, and that is a little bit of a different shoe. It's just a whole different like style, it's like a nice shoe you wear, stuff like that, and I think that's a good representation of how my style has changed with those two pair of shoes. And now we've seen those two pair of shoes, I'm not gonna sell those two. So you're not gonna see them again because they're not getting sold, and now I've shown you it. But that's just a representation of how my style has changed throughout the years. But not gonna sell these pants either, even though they don't really fit that much of my style anymore. But I don't know, I still like them, and they still go with a very, very cool hoodie. Like the hoodie you can see right there, brown one, goes very good with this, with these pants. So not too shabby along so. So here we have another pair of pants that I absolutely adore and I love and have used so much the last couple months. These is the exact same pair, just in another color to the pants I wore in the intro, like the first pair I wore in the video. But the first pants I wore in the video is one size larger than this, and that's because I bought these when I first moved up here in large. I do believe this is in. I got them and I loved them. I needed a pants, some pants like this, and I loved them, wore them so much, and then I needed a new pair, or like I got so into it that I wanted the pair that was in a different color, but I was like, you know what, I actually think an XL is better. So I bought the pair I wore in the intro in an XL. It just sits so much better. So these are a little bit smaller than I would like to have them, like in the waist, but they do still sit really, really good. I do still love them, and as said, I will need to get this belly gone. So I will definitely, I think when I have lost like a couple kg, I do think these pants will still like do good work for me, and they're not as like as slim up here like as the black pair I wore earlier, and those I also chose to keep. So I'm definitely gonna keep this pair as well. So, like, I don't know how the video will turn out, but like, I am so sick right now. I do really like filming this. I do really like going through everything, and I've already gotten a way bigger pile than I thought I would, and I am pretty sure that thing will be added to it. I'm so sick, man. Like, sick as in. So I do like recording this. It is fun. Please, man, I have already said this once, but please like the video if you enjoy it, because I'm going through it right now. I'm having fun. It's fun. I think the video will turn out good. Long video, but fun video. This is a pair of pants that is next, and I do believe it's the last pair of pants I'm gonna show you. And this has the same problem as the last pair I just wore. I bought those. These was the pants I just wore. I bought those together from the same company, same brand, exactly the same pants, just in a different color. So they I would have had a nicer time with these pants if they were also in XL instead of a large, but I still love this pair. Of course, wearing a wide pair of pants will have you be a certain type of character. The type of character that does not give a fuck. And I don't give a fuck because the double chin does what the fuck he wants. So I'm gonna keep this pair of pants, and I love wearing them. I have some cool pictures on my Instagram of me wearing these pants because they are literally some of my favorites. So of course I'm gonna keep them. Just the next time I buy something from this company, whether it's just a white pair like this again, definitely buy it in XL, because I just overall have a little bit of I have larger legs and larger in this region as well. So, but we're gonna see in like May, when I have slimmed down a little bit, if this is good enough, when I've lost a couple pounds, I've got a couple kgs, or whatever, what you prefer. So we're actually coming to the last bit of the video now. As you can see, I put everything down from this rack right here. Of course, we know the Arsenal shirts will be up here always, and then the pair of pants that cannot be in the drawer because I have too many pair of pants. They're gonna stay up here. These will also go up there on a hanger. And what we're gonna do now is the part of the video where we're actually gonna try like the pieces that hangs up here. And I would like to say that the pieces that is up here is the ones I liked the most. And before you just say, okay, so are you even gonna sell anything? Yes, I will sell some of the things that does hang up here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try everything on, and I'm gonna, I've done the whole video, take the decision whether I would like to keep it or sell it. And if I choose to keep it, it gets a place on the golden hanger. So let's get it to it. Don't ask me why I have done this 2 times in this video, but my zip is open again. Okay, so this is actually a new hoodie I bought. I also have it in black, but I'm gonna take that on later when we get to it. I don't know where this shirt came from. Just a white shirt I'm gonna keep. I don't know really where it came from. I think it was here. This is a hoodie I've recently bought. Has some print on the back, has something on the front. It's a zip hoodie. Growing up, I didn't really like zip hoodies, but then they like became really in again, and I love this hoodie. I actually think this may be my favorite hoodie at the moment. Like, I'm not gonna say that about another hoodie in this pile. This is my favorite hoodie at the moment, I'm pretty sure. And if you look at this outfit, of course, some white socks would probably be better, but I'm not gonna change my socks for an outfit right now. I would do if I was to go out, but no, I'm not. So this outfit just in general just kills. Like, I love this outfit right here. It's a stylish as fuck outfit, and if we was to put these shoes on, it would just give it such a spark. Like, I don't even know why I've not tried that yet. Like, with these shoes, it would just be, if you want to have a pair, you can also get pairs that are not so crazy as this pair. But if you want a pair of Dr. Martens, like, it is Dr. Martens is what I'm trying to say, this type of shoe. And I definitely think you should look at, if you're not really sure about a shoe like this, I wasn't either, look at people that know what the fuck they're doing, not me, like someone, and watch them have some of this on, and it looks so good. Like, it's so good. So yeah, but the hoodie, literally bought it like a couple months ago. It's one of my favorite hoodies I own. I'm gonna of course keep it and put it on the hanger. This is actually a hoodie, like, when I bought it, when I bought it, I like thought I would love it, but the more I've just kept it, the more I've just not used it and don't really like it anymore. But it's actually, as well, this doesn't, like, a lot of my clothes is not expensive, but just wanted to say that even though this looks like something that could be made in a kindergarten maybe, it is actually a quite expensive hoodie, and I don't really use it at all, and I'm gonna sell it actually. I've just made that decision, and it is a hard decision. This is a hard decision because not used as much as I want to, and I think the reason I don't like it is because it doesn't really sit like this hoodie, which this hoodie we have also already covered, so that's gonna go up right here. This hoodie right here. This hoodie sits so much better than this because this is like a slim fit, where this is not too big for me, but it sits kind of baggy on me. And if you have made it to this part of the video, you've probably gathered that I do like a little bit of a baggier fit, and this is just not that baggy for me. But I do know that it still does sit fine on me, this hoodie I wear, but it's like something is missing, and I don't really like it that much. So I think this is gonna go, sadly, which is crazy to me. Listen, just to get the video over a little bit quicker, there's pieces now that I look at them and that's just non-negotiable. And this one from Carhartt, like this blue one, absolutely non-negotiable. It's such a nice shirt. It's perfect, and you will see it in the video in the future. So I'm just gonna put it straight up on the hanger, and I think that goes a little bit against the video. But when something is so sure of getting, like, me keeping it, I'm just gonna put it up because, yeah, I think we're gonna speed run it a little bit. I've just made that decision. I know that throughout the whole video I've tried things even though I know I love it. The reason I'm speed running it is because my head is pumping and I don't think you will be too mad at it. This is actually a shirt I use more in the gym, and that's also why I'm just gonna put it straight up here, because I do use this as a pump cover and I do like it, so I'm gonna keep it. The next one right here, if you watch UK YouTube, you would probably know where this is from. This is a childish hoodie, as you can see on the front, and this is a TGF merch, and for that alone I'm gonna keep it because TGF is just cool dudes that I really do like their videos, and I've watched them for a long time. And I'm never gonna wear this outside. I only wear this at home because, again, my style has just gone from wearing this to wearing a little bit finer clothes, I would say, maybe a little bit. So I don't really wear this type of colors outside anymore, which is sad. Like, it's not like I'm some style guru. It's just where my style is headed. I can wear this outside, and I probably will, maybe if I'm traveling or something. Like, it's not that this is banned from being outside. Like, I could definitely wear it, but not as much as I did once. So I'm gonna keep it. Then I will make a pile right now of things that I will go through at the end that maybe is up for debate. So let's go. So I have made a pile of things that is definitely sure to be kept, and a pile that we need to try on with like 10 pieces. So there's 10 pieces left, and then we'll go through like a couple shoes. I'm just probably gonna show you the shoes I'm trying to sell also at the end. So I think you should definitely stick around because there's a lot of things, not a lot of things, but there is some spicy things we have to go through in the pile that I don't know if I want to keep. But first I'll go quickly through the pile I'm keeping. This one, I have said my favorite hoodie is the gray one. This is probably my favorite sweatshirt. Like, or is that what it's called? Like, this is one of my favorites of this type of shirt. I wear this so much. I've worn this so much like lately. It's literally one of my favorites. So I'm gonna keep that for sure. This is actually a shirt I wear for the gym, and I love it. And you may ask, why is it not in a drawer with the other gym shirt? That's just because shit happens. And now it's up here again, so it just shows that just shits keep on happening. Now we got the Arsenal shirt. I have already been over this one. It should be up here. The next one right here is just a weekday cheap brown-ish t-shirt. Gonna keep that. Not too much about it. You can always use one of those shirts. This is a Tommy Jeans cowboy. Is that what it's called? Cowboy. A Tommy Jeans shirt. Literally such a cool shirt. I love this shirt when it's on. It also is one of those that just slaps, so of course keeping. Then we got like a t-shirt polo thing. I love this one. Keeping. Then we got a oversized. This is actually a girl's shirt, or like yeah, I actually got it from my ex, but it's a pretty cool one and I like it, and I really do like it, so I'm gonna keep that. Again, Carhartt white. I don't know if you can watch this and not say that this is a keep. Absolutely, just a stylish white like shirt again. It's cool as shit. I'm gonna keep that. Then we have the black one of the gray hoodie. That's my favorite hoodie at the moment. Just a black and white one where this is gray and red. It's also such a nice hoodie. Like, when I tried them in the shop, I liked them both so much that I could not choose what one to buy. So bought both and had money problems for the rest of the month. This one also something I could really just sell, but I do use it for pump cover at the gym as well. So it's gonna go up here, even though it probably should not be up up here and down in the drawer, but I cannot really be asked right now. I've filmed 4 hours. Also a gym shirt. It's actually an Ed Sheeran merch from when Ed Sheeran came to Denmark. It's a merch from his show, so definitely gonna keep that one. This is actually a recent buy that I don't use that much. It's a pink or purple. I don't really know. It's one of the colors where it kind of fucks up in my head. But it is from a company that PewDiePie co-owns, and you actually do see PewDiePie wear this exact shirt a lot in his videos, like his recent videos from Japan, and I actually really do like them, or like the shirt, so I'm gonna keep it. I mostly bought it because of PewDiePie as well. Like I do just like the guy. So then we got the thing for the set with the pants and what am I trying to say right now? This is for the outfit with the pants that was a little bit too tight, but when with the hat with the coat and stuff like that, so good to have. This is probably the short sleeve shirt I love the most. Like this sits so good on me, and it's literally probably the cheapest I have. It sits like you can see like the fabric and stuff like that. It's not holding up too good after a couple washes, but really nice shirt, and it does look really good on me. But that's for another video. Make sure you look out for that one. So that is the last piece of the things that are definitely going up here. Now we only need to go through a couple things that I'm not too sure about. So let's get this video over with, and let's get to looking at the things, because I have generally no clue if all that, you cannot see it, I actually don't think, but it's a fairly big pile. I'm not sure if all that also is going to get sold, which is crazy in my mind. So let's look at it. Okay, so this is probably the shirt out here that I have used the least. Like I never used this shirt, and before you say something crazy, I never used like with, how was it called in English, but like something like this. But when I look at it right here, the shirt was bought, I remember the shirt was bought for having this under something. So wearing this and then having something over this. And you know what, looking at this, I actually think the best part of the shirt is definitely this up here. I do actually like it, and I think it goes well with my new style. It is a bit out there, and I will probably only use it like at some like special occasion or something. But I think if I find a good piece that I can wear outside of this, I would not like to wear it like this. Like I would not wear it like just this. But if I can find a good piece that can go outside of this, I would actually think it's pretty cool. So I'm actually gonna keep this one, even though I've never used it. But I will try and see if there will be a point in the future where I could use it. It literally still has the tag on it. So we got a t-shirt right here, and I actually do think that this t-shirt sits pretty well on me, and I think if I lose a couple of pounds, a couple of kg, I think it will just sit better on me. It's a shirt I've had for a long time, and I know there is a specific person out there that absolutely loves this shirt. So I actually do like this shirt too. It is a really cool shirt, and I should definitely try and use it some more, because I actually think it's quite a stylish looking shirt. So I never used this, which would say maybe go in that pile over there, but I actually think I'm gonna keep it. Look, this shirt right here, and this is wild because you've probably been able to look at this shirt lay right here the whole video. This shirt alone is actually the reason why I wanted to do this video today, which is kind of crazy, because I had this shirt on one time and I just didn't think, it just had lost me a little bit. Like, I didn't like the shirt as much as I thought I did once. Like, and I actually thought this was going to be the hardest decision, because I thought this was definitely going to go, but this is probably the most expensive piece that would go. And I actually, now looking at it with this pair of pants, and I know I should not take that into account, but looking at it with that, I actually think I'm going to keep it. Yeah, I actually think I am, because, no, maybe now it kind of loses me. I think it only goes well with this pair of pants, not even gonna lie. And the reason why I don't like it is you can see I have a habit of like taking it up like this, because I generally like when things are like cut right here. Not like cut, but when it sits like this, and this just have a habit of like going down like this, and I don't really like when my clothes do that at all. Like how it sits right now, I hate it. But then when it's like up like this, I love it. You know what? No, you know what? Fuck that. Like I don't want to have a shirt where I need to do that all the time. This is how it's gonna look most of the time. And to be honest with you, I kind of hate how it looks when it does this. So it's gonna go, fam. It's gonna go. That is a crazy thing to say. I actually didn't think I would sell this one, because it is, like, looking at it, it is a cool shirt. It just doesn't sit well on me like how I would want it. Okay, so I actually had a couple of linen things in the pile, and they are all like the same size, like this size right here. And the only thing I wanted to do is actually, I love these pieces. The only thing I wanted to see if it still fits. It is quite It is quite tight around the arms, but I don't think that's actually that bad for a shirt like this, because you just look like you have big arms. And if I lose this belly a little bit, I think it's cool. So I'm gonna take, because it's all in the same size. It's just this one just with long sleeves, or this one with shorter sleeves and another color, stuff like that. So I'm gonna take all the linen stuff and put it up, because I can see right here that it still fits. And yeah, that's probably the reason. That is the reason I put it in that pile, just to see if this stuff still fits, and it does. So I'm gonna keep it. I'm actually gonna do something I've not done in this video yet. I do not know why this has been up here for so long, because it has for years. I'm gonna sell it. I cannot fit this shirt anymore, so it's gonna come off this. It's gonna get thrown over there, and there's actually another shirt I'll do that with, and that is this Nike one. It doesn't fit me, and I don't know why I've had it up here for so long. These shirts don't fit me anymore, and I cannot, don't know why I've kept them for so long, but this is also gonna go in the pile to sell. So yeah, that leaves us with not so much left. So if you are wondering when we are done, we're pretty close to it. And this is also a black shirt that is way too small for me, so I'm gonna sell that as well. Okay, we got a last couple pieces now before the video is over, which is crazy because I've filmed for a long time. This video took a long time. Definitely one of the harder ones, this, because I got this from my parents, and they thought this hoodie was great when they got me this hoodie, and I actually do like it when I look at it right now. I remember that the only thing about this hoodie I hate it is this thing on the arms. I just think it doesn't look good on it at all. But now when I look at it in here, it's actually, I'm gonna say a lot of the things I've had on right now is definitely gonna get put up because of the pants. I think these white pants just elevate, just makes you look so good, not even gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it because I definitely think if I can just get into a habit of actually using it, I actually think this is a pretty cool hoodie, so I'm gonna keep it. And it's also, yeah, it has some value. My parents got it to me, and I've not really used it. I actually think it's definitely usable. When I watch in the mirror right here. It definitely could be used, so I'm gonna keep it. Okay, I don't really wanna fight around with the buttons on this one to just get it all the way up, because I'm pretty sure I cannot fit this one anymore. It's a little bit too tight, and I cannot see a situation where I want to have a shirt that tight on. So this one has to go. It has no sentimental value to me. I don't think I've ever used it. Maybe only once or twice. It has to go blood. I would say this is probably actually one of the first ones where I actually think the pants are doing it not a favor, actually. I think on the outside this is a shirt I would love, and I remember the reason I'm gonna sell it actually is I remember a lot of times I've wanted to put this on, and every time I put it on just doesn't sit how I like it to, and I end up taking it off every single time to have something else on. So I'm gonna sell this because I simply do not use it anymore. And this is actually the last piece of the video. I'm gonna show you the shoes I'm going to sell. I'm just not gonna show you all the shoes, just the one pair. So I actually lied to you. I have two pair of shoes I'm gonna sell, and one of them is probably actually gonna be, if they sell, by far the most expensive piece of the video I'm going to sell. And listen, I'm gonna show you the first ones, and that is these. I can't remember what they are called. It's the Nike Zoom something, and they're so nice to walk in, and they are good and all, but I don't ever use them, so I'm gonna sell them. They are cool and such a nice pair of shoes, but I just don't use them, so it doesn't really make sense for me to have them. And the next one is a funny pair of shoes or slippers, and it is a real pair of Nike is a real pair of Yeezy slides. And yes, these are real, and they do need to get cleaned before I sell or take a picture to sell, but I will sell these as well because I don't use them, and they are just standing there, and the reason they are dirty is not even because I use them, it's because the shoe above in my shoe rack are dripping filth down to these things. So I don't rarely use them, and they are so freaking expensive because they are nice, but I don't ever use them where I live right now. And you get such a cheaper pair of slippers that is still a pair of slippers. So that's actually everything from this video. I'm gonna show you the pile real quick. I have a microphone in my hand, so this is probably be a little bit hard to do. I'm probably gonna drop everything. So this, I think I did so fucking good. I think I did so good. This is the pair. This is all the clothes that I'm going to sell from doing this video. I'm gonna put it in my living room, take some pictures of it maybe tomorrow, because I feel like I'm so close to dying right now because I'm so sick. So thank you so much for watching this video. I know it was very, very long probably, but I hope it was a little bit of fun, and I do recommend you doing this yourself because I had so much shit that I need to get rid of, and maybe you have too. So see you in the next video. Bye.